Today's inspiration comes to us again from a mindful year. And there's a quote first that says, "The first duty of love is to listen." It's by Paul Tillich. The ease with which we can overlook the loveliness of the people around us is startling. Just listening, truly listening with curiosity and openness to the person in front of us is a wonderful way to connect to the vibrancy and richness of the present moment. You may have heard of an organization called StoryCorps, which collects, preserves, and shares people's stories. It began as a story booth in Grand Central Terminal in New York City. There, members of the public sat down and interviewed one another. A wife interviewed her husband about the notes he always left for her around the house. A son with Asperger's syndrome asked his mother if he was the child she had expected. Moments of truth, love, and courage shared with one another. If you had one last opportunity to ask questions of someone you love, what would they be? If your next conversation was one of your last together, how would you listen? Questions can provide portholes into the minds, hearts, and souls of the people in our lives. If asked with genuine interest by one who's willing to hear something unexpected. Here are a few questions that resonated with the writer. What have been the happiest and saddest moments in your life? What have you learned about yourself or the world so far? What are your best and worst memories of childhood? So our invitation today in listening, we're given this opportunity to today spend some quality time with a loved one, whether over the telephone or in person. Ask that person something you're intrigued to hear his or her thoughts on. And listen. That's it. Just listen. Beautiful message for today in how we can really listen to those people in our lives. We go around so much with that agenda in our mind when we're having a conversation with someone, instead of really dialing in and listening to what they have to say. And of course, in meditation, we could take that time to listen within to our own spirit, our own soul, as we quiet the thoughts, whatever else appears for us, and just simply be with whatever message we may receive from our higher self. So let's take this into our meditation for today.